Welcome back, golfers. Today we're going to talk about creating lag in the golf swing. So lag's kind of a tricky subject because we're holding the club in our hand, we're trying to create that lag on that downswing, which is that angle right there, holding that angle on the downswing. But we kind of lose the fact when we're holding onto the club, we're trying to do it with our hands. And most of us who are right-hand swingers, if you're a left-hand swinger, you're trying to do it with your dominant hand, which is typically your trailing hand. So when we're using your trailing hand, it's what we call a pushing side. So when we're doing that, it's really hard to create lag with pushing at the same time because the club just wants to release when we start pushing. So when we talk about creating lag, it all starts from the ground up. So what we want to do is the first move, we need to create lag from the ground. So that first move, I'm moving my lower body first, which helps maintain that angle and maintain this angle. When we're able to do that, then we can create lag. But before we get there, we got to go back to the basics. So the first thing we need to talk about is setup. Setup involves aim, grip, stance, and posture. And one of the main parts of the setup that I see golfers get wrong is the alignment part. So that aim part. So they're typically what I see in golfers is they get their body, you can see where that target is, and they're aiming to the right of the target. So today in this video, we're going to teach you how to get proper alignment so I'll give you a better chance of creating the lag we want on the downswing. So lag starts with aim. So number one thing we need to do is get our body aligned parallel to our path of our golf swing. And our path of our golf swing is working through the ball here. So we want that club to be working through the ball here. So if that club your stance gets dropped back into a closed position, in order to get to that path, you have to come over the top, which creates a release of the golf swing. So we want to be able to hold onto that lag. So if I held onto that lag and dropped it down here, you can see it lines up with my feet, but my path of my swing is now aiming way right of the green. So we don't want, it's kind of counterintuitive to close the stance in order to create lag. Because all that's going to do is make me sit back on my right side. My hands are going to release to get to that path I want. I'm not going to be able to use my lower body. What that's going to do is have a top-down sequence. So the sequence we're looking for in the golf swing, which is very important in order to create lag, is a bottom up. So ground up. Same kind of sequence. If you're going to throw a ball, same sequence. It starts with the feet, moves into the hips, into the sternum, shoulders, then the arms, then the hands. The club is the last one to go through. What I see with a lot of golfers is they get up here and then they go here with their upper body. It crosses where their hips are about impact, and then it gets over here and then their shoulders get past their hip line when they finish. And this is really hard on your lower lumbar. So we want to avoid doing this. So the proper sequence we're looking for, we take it to the top, transition our way back to center. That'll allow the club to hold on to that, allow our body to hold on to this angle, and allow us to hold on to this angle. And if we're able have forward shaft lean, and we'll hit much crisper shots. And what we're looking for is hit ball, then ground, make that nice divot, dollar-sized divot. It will compress the ball better, and we'll hit better shots. Well, thank you for watching. In the next part of this series, we're going to start moving up the body. We're going to go from alignment, and then we're going to work into footwork. In a later series, we'll talk about how the hands and the arms should work through the sequence, and then we'll put that all together through the finish. So stay tuned. Next couple weeks, we'll get these videos out and help you create more lag, more power, more distance. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you.